Hey there, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel, a space where we dive into stories that don't just entertain but transform. Today's story is a gentle but powerful reminder about something we all wrestle with, which is anger. We have all had moments when emotions run wild, words slit out, and later regret follows. But what if I told you there is a deeper lesson hidden in those moments of rage? In this story titled Anger, the Poison and Hidden Danger Within Us, we will journey with a young boy and his wise father to discover how even the smallest acts of anger can leave marks that last, and how mastering our temper can lead to true inner peace. So take a deep breath, settle in, and let's begin. Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled among hills and rivers, there lived a boy with a quick temper. He was kind at heart, but his anger would rise like a sudden storm, unpredictable, loud, and damaging. He would often shout, argue, and hurt others with his anger and words that flew out before he even realized. One evening, his father, a wise gentleman, handed the boy a small burlap sack filled with nails and hammer. Son, he said softly, each time you lose your temper, I want you to take a nail and hammer it into the wooden fence behind our home. Confused but obedient, the boy agreed. On the first day alone, he drove 37 nails into the fence. Each strike of the hammer echoed his frustration, his impatience, and his pain. But as days passed, something began to change. The boy noticed how tiring it was to drive nails into the wood. Slowly, he began to hold back his anger. He paused before reacting. He thought before speaking. The number of nails he hammered each day began to drop. Then one morning he found himself standing before the fence, nails untouched in the bag. He had gone the entire day without losing his temper. Filled with joy, he ran to the father. I did it, he exclaimed. His father smiled, his eyes kind. That is wonderful, my son. Now, for every day that you hold your peace, I want you to remove one nail from the fence. The boy did as he was told. One by one, he removed the nails. Some came out easily, others required more effort. But he stayed with it, and finally, after many days of calm, the fence stood bare. No more nails remained. The father took his son's hand and led him to the fence. You have done well, he said gently, but now look closely at the wood. The boy gazed at the fence. Though the nails were gone, the fence was riddled with hole marks of the past that could not be erased. You see, said the father, anger is like these nails. When you lose control and lash out, it leaves wounds. You may apologize 1,000 times, but some scars remain. Just like this fence, the heart remembers. And the father continued, true strength lies not in shouting, but in stillness. And that, my friends, is the story of the anger, poison, and hidden danger within us. A simple tale, but one that carries deep truth. Our words and action leaves marks, whether we realize it or not. And while we can make amends, some wounds take time and some scars remain. But there is beauty in that too, because every scar is a reminder of growth, of change, of learning to choose peace over reaction. If this story touched your heart or gave you something to think about, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need a little reminder today. Let's keep spreading stories that help us grow, heal, and connect, one soul at a time. Until next time, take a deep breath, be kind to yourself and others, and remember, true strength is in stillness, not in anger or shouting at others. So stay peaceful and stay grounded.